Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Gadget. Today we'll talk about why the 3G shutdown will affect everyday devices you probably own. Let's head into it. The looming shutdown of 3G networks won't just impact older phones, with AT&T's 3G network shutting down next week, and other carriers following suit later this year. A range of products require updates to continue working, including some home alarm systems, medical devices such as fall detectors, and in-car crash notification and roadside assistance systems such as General Motors OnStar. Just as many mobile carriers have urged customers to swap their older 3G phones, Android phones, e-readers, and other handheld devices for newer models ahead of the shutdown. The introduction of 3G in 2002 allowed some early car infotainment systems and home security services, pioneers in the smart home space, to connect to the networks. But over time, wireless companies moved on to 4G and more recently 5G networks. Now the major carriers are phasing out 3G technology in the US and some markets abroad. AT&T, which owns CNN's parent company, is shutting it down on February 22. T-Mobile is also doing so in the third quarter, and Verizon will take this step by the end of the year as the technology officially becomes obsolete. A scramble is underway to help consumers avoid a disruption. What companies are doing about it? Some industries are better set up to handle the change. Many home security companies, for example, have been migrating their subscriber bases from 3G to 4G over the past 2 years. From the most recent industry discussions I've participated in, it appears most US home security dealers have migrated 100% or very close to 100% of their subscribers, so it's not on most providers' to-do lists any longer. It's said that home security industry's effort to transition to 4G wasn't overly complicated because it simply involved having a technician install a box or panel for a newer model. Some companies, such as ADT, have also put additional resources into the transition. In 2020, the home security company acquired Cellbounds, which makes a device that converts 3G signals to 4G for AT&T's network. Security businesses such as My Alarm Center have been clear in the messaging to customers that replacement units were needed ahead of the shutdown too. Even if your alarm appears to function, it will no longer communicate with our central service station to notify us that emergency services are needed. My Alarm Center states on its website what you can do about it. As a general rule, most cars built in the last 5 years with connectivity are using 4G modems. Anyone who isn't sure if their vehicle is going to lose connectivity can call their local dealer for more information. If the car does use 3G, it's recommended that customers ask the manufacturer if there's an upgrade program, and failing that, contact the carriers, which can provide an adapter with a modem that can be plugged into a vehicle. For those who are unsure if their home alarm system runs on 3G, the security company likely has an FAQ page on its website with a list of impacted model numbers. Customers can also call the company directly to ask and arrange for next steps. Ultimately, it's much easier to replace some items that run on 3G than others. It's easier to replace a 3G e-reader if you want to keep cellular connectivity than it is to replace a car system. So some folks have an expensive decision to make if they want to keep their older auto connected with cellular. Moreover, 4G enables more sophisticated features, such as the ability to communicate with alarm companies faster and share pictures and rich videos over the network. For those worried about seeing 4G household devices phased out, don't be. The shutdown of 4G networks won't happen anytime soon, noting other generations will likely remain in the market for a very long time because 2G introduced mobile voice and 4G introduced mobile broadband. 3G is somewhere in between and not ideal for either voice or mobile broadband. Ultimately, 4G is a lot better than 3G. That is why it's being phased out. What do you think about these issues? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because